In this video, we are going to understand how to create audiograms using the Headliner app. So when you log into your Headliner account, you're presented with this welcome screen. You will have options for create, projects, automations. We want to remain on the create tab where we want to select the audiogram maker. We go into audiogram maker. You will have a screen like this where you are given an option to select a podcast. What we want to do is we want to select Dhvani podcast and we want to search. There's only one Dhvani podcast in the entire world, so we select this. As per the instructions that have been given on you, you must select that particular episode that you want to create the audiogram for. In this case, I'm going to select 1.11 for demo purposes. Please make sure not to select the same episode again because I'm already doing it for this episode. Please follow the instructions, select the episode that has been given to you as per the instructions. So I'll select this. You'll notice it'll take some processing time. For the ease of some things, I have only given you English episodes because the Hindi transcriptions are not that great here. There is some kind of an error that is happening in Headliner when we try to create.
Why don't you try keto diet, man?
Son, milk is ready.
You'll notice as soon as you select an episode, it starts auto playing it. What we want to do next is we want to select one segment of 1 minute. What I will encourage you to do is that I will encourage you to listen to the entire episode once and select a 1 minute snippet, 1 minute segment as per your choice that you think would do well on social media, which would give a gist of the entire episode. I want you to select that. I know of this episode already, so I will just select somewhere here. I will just check what this audio is. We can also zoom into the audio to check what the audio is about. So let's go here and check. So let me start by telling you something interesting. Dhvani community on Discord is active now. So if you want to connect with this initiative. So I noticed that this is not the place I wanted to select. Let me go again here. Let me just check what is here. I think diet and exercise are the two most neglected aspects. Okay. So this is something that I'm okay with. What I'll do is I will let it be here. Just check once if the duration is 1 minute because 1 minute is good for mostly all these different platforms that are mentioned here. So please make sure this is 1 minute. This is selected as per our choice. What we want to do next, and is very important, is that we want to go and select the captions as on. The next thing is that we want to select the transcription language as English India, right? This is what the language is. So English India on 1 minute, selected the segment that I want to make the audiogram for, and I click on next. The next option is to select the aspect ratio as we are targeting Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and other places. It's also good for LinkedIn. We'll select the square here and click on next. The next option that you'll see is that you will get something here. We don't want to go ahead with this. We would select templates and we would select this template with a black background and this orange waveform. We'll select this and you'll see that we are getting this. This is an error here that is happening. This is picking up from the last video that I edited. So I'll show you how to edit this. What we want to make sure first is that our background is black. Because it's a white thumbnail here, we want to keep it in contrast with this. So we'll make sure that we keep the background as black. We'll do that. And we don't want to go there. The background is black, select as black. This is good. What we want to do next is we want to make the color of this waveform and this. We want to correct this first and we want to make the color of this same as this. Now what we have is that we have some color palettes for the brand guidelines. I'll show you that. We have these colors that are used mostly everywhere. So in this case, this is 596 CAV. What we'll do is we'll click on this, we'll get this option, we'll select this and we'll enter the hex code as 596 CAB and click anywhere else. You'll see this color would be same as this. Now what we want to do next is we want to press escape. Let's copy this and double click on this. You'll get an option to edit this. What I'll do is I will go up to Socho because that's the name of the season. I want to make sure to remove the number from here. Please remove the number from here. Just keep as Socho and the rest of the title. And we want to select this. We want to keep the color same as this one, as I mentioned before. I go here, I again select 596 CAB and I click anywhere else. I just click and I see the color has been changed. I select save. I'll see the color of this. This is matching with this. And we just have to keep it here only. This is it, what we have to do. In case the thumbnail is of a different color, of a darker color, you should go ahead and select a lighter background, something like white or gray, which you can do as we did here from here. So it's an open choice. You can select any background as per the thumbnail that you get, but you have to make sure that the color of this waveform and the color of this text remain same as what color is there on the thumbnail. And this is it for this step. We click on create. You'll get two options. This one is frozen. You cannot click on this. So we click on open advanced editor. This will go into the processing of the transcripts, of the waveforms, of the video that you're getting. We'll wait for this to be done. This happens very quickly. As you see, it has already processed the video and it is loading now. Here is the video. Here are some timelines that you can see of the waveform, of the audio, of the media, which is the thumbnail, and this is the text that we have here. Now the next thing that we want to make sure is that the transcript that has been auto-generated by the system. So this is the advantage of this application, that it auto-generates the transcript. And let me give you a sense of this. I think diet and exercise are the two most neglected aspects of our lives, right? So now as the next step, what we want to do is we want to make sure all these different segments that the system has created automatically, we want to just check one by one if all these transcriptions, all these texts are same as what the audio is saying. So often the system makes some errors. It misheards. Let me check. Let me just play this here. Today, all of us are in such a haste to achieve everything. Okay, as we see, today all of us are in such a haste. So we need to fix this. Are in such a haste. We click anywhere else. It takes some time to process this. We play this again. Today, all of us are in such a haste to achieve everything that we have placed ourselves in a... Okay, there's some more error. We have placed ourselves. Similarly, you will notice that there would be some things that the system mishears. There are misheard texts that you'll find. What we want to do is we want to fix this, all of these things. This takes, for a 1 minute audio, for me it takes somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes. It can be different for you. I will encourage you to time it, how much time it takes for you to correct all these. Most of the time the system is efficient enough. It is almost 80% efficient in what it hears and what it transcripts. But still we need to make sure that everything that is captured here is right. So let me just do it quickly here to demonstrate. Okay, so I have fixed all the errors that the system did here, and I am satisfied with what I have. I don't want to. There are other options as well where we can change the color of this, the color of this, color of this, the font and everything. But let's not do all that. We just want to make sure that our text that we are getting from the audio here is correct, absolutely correct, and that is where the most attention needs to be. Apart from the other visual aspects that we discussed in the previous parts. So this is what we want to ensure. Just double check all the changes that you have done if everything is working right. If everything is right, we click on export and we get these options. You can put your email and you can also put my email. For example, I'll put parth@dhvani.co.in. I will select the frame rate as 30. This will remain high. This will remain as square, what is already selected, and that is it. You just want to go ahead and export the video. You click on export my video. You'll notice that you'll get this box here which says generating video. Often you also get some ads. You can just let this tab open and wait for the video to be generated. This doesn't take much time. This only takes between somewhere 1 to 3 minutes mostly. So we'll just wait for this to happen. Okay, it seems our video is ready. I'll just click here. If you have given my email, which I hope that you give there, I will also get this notification when the video is ready. You can go ahead and check it here. I think diet and exercise looks good to me, and what we can do is we can download it here on our local machine. The video memory doesn't go beyond 5 or 6 MBs. You just open it up and just check. I think diet and exercise are the two most neglected aspects. Looks good